Oi. So that was a fun time. 25 minutes. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's play it. We're just gonna play it. Yeah, we'll just play it. Why not? We've come this far.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. In our last showcase, I talked a little bit about Hero. Today, I'd like to show you all how to use Banjo and Kazooie.
Like he's doing it
You may
again.
feel like some time has passed since our Hero showcase, but we're actually recording this only 2 days after that broadcast.
Yeah, I say it hasn't
We
really been
sure
that
are
long
busy,
anyway.
even if I say so myself.
2 days after. Goodness.
Now that today's Nintendo Direct is over, please let me take just a little
Definitely
bit
not
more
his
of
real
your
voice.
time.
What are you talking about? He totally sounds like that.
You may remember in the Hero showcase, I was playing by myself.
My dad's friend's
using
uncle
2
works at
controllers,
Nintendo.
Like this.
I can't confirm.
With Hero, if you cast spells using command selection, any opposing heroes will block those attacks automatically using their shields. So in the background, I was actually using the second controller to make the hero look away or do moves so my attacks would connect.
Hero's weird.
Today I
Man.
have my controllers set up side by side, but back in the GameCube days, I lined them up vertically, like this. Try doing this with the Nintendo Switch Pro controllers, however, and you'll end up accidentally pressing the L and R buttons. So even though it's a bit of a pain, I do it like this now. This time around, I'll also be doing my best to control 2 fighters at once, kind of like Banjo and Kazooie, 2 characters acting as one.
I think Sakurai
Alright,
just likes to
let's get
hurt
started.
himself for fun.
So,
Like,
what is
why are you
Banjo
doing this?
Kazooie?
Take a break.
Well, in terms of genre, it's similar to Super Mario
Get some help.
64, and it was first released on Nintendo 64 back in 1998. The character Banjo made his first appearance a year earlier in a game called Diddy Kong Racing.
That's true.
After that, Banjo Kazooie was released, and then Banjo Tooie. 2 titles were then released for Game Boy Advance, although they never came to Japan.
Oh yeah.
And then there's Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which was released on Xbox
Here's
360.
where everyone gets all angry, man. Shut up. Chill out. It's fine. It's one game.
As some of you may
This is
know,
history. Get
the
over it.
Banjo Kazooie IP now belongs to Microsoft. Technically, they're a rival platform holder.
You guys
Even
been
so,
so buddy
they were
buddy. Don't
happy
even
for
try.
Banjo and Kazooie to join the Super Smash
Don't
Bros.
even
series.
try. Nintendo and Microsoft have
that,
been like
I'm
this for a
extremely
little
grateful.
bit, man.
Rare also welcomed us with open arms.
Of course they did. Why wouldn't they?
So, if you want to play Banjo Kazooie today, you can do so on Xbox.
Okay.
I know this is a Nintendo broadcast, but please give the game a try. on
And he
Xbox.
didn't get in trouble because he's Sakurai. He can do whatever he wants.
Now let's talk about the music. The Banjo Kazooie series music has a country feel to it. If we were to include this music in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as is, it wouldn't really match the atmosphere of battle, so we put a lot of effort into arranging the music for the game. We'd like to play for you several of these arrangements during the showcase. Up here,
Song
Yes,
name
here.
goes here.
you'll see the track names. Okay, let's take a look at the fighter.
We need the title of the song that song name goes here. Okay.
So this is Banjo and Kazooie in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's Kazooie.
It's pretty good.
We're using a special ROM today, so the camera is a bit different from the production version.
That's fine.
We've included lots of actions Banjo and Kazooie use in their original game. For example, the talent trot here is used for their dash. And their jumps are based on abilities like Flat Flip and Feathery Flap.
I like the way the straps on
Their
his
neutral
backpack
attack
stretch.
is called Claw Swipe. This ability looks similar to this in the original game, but we've built upon the original motion so it better fits the action of our game. Their flurry attack is a rat-a-tat-rap. Their dash attack is a forward roll, which is something Donkey Kong uses as well. This
like
move
this.
is a pretty useful one. Their down tilt is Beak Barge. Their up smash is Bill Drill. It looks a bit different from their original games, but the animation reflects the fact that it's a consecutive attack. In Japanese, their side smash is called Harisen Kazooie. Harisen is a word that only exists in Japanese, so I was curious what this move would be called in the West. In English, it's called Regal Bash. I think Regal is the type of bird Kazooie is, so this basically means bird bash, which is pretty accurate.
Bird bash.
Their neutral air is wing whack.
Okay.
Their back air is an air rat-a-tat.
Oh,
which
they're
hits
alts. I
3
want to see the
times.
alts.
Their down air is beak buster, which they use to downstab as they drop. As you can see, even their regular attacks are based on attacks from their original game. The down and up taunts were something that existed in the Banjo Kazooie series too. The up taunt is based on an animation from Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, where Banjo sometimes stretches. Now I'd like to go over their special moves. First, their neutral special is egg firing. It's pretty much their go-to move. The eggs bounce, and by holding down the button when launching the eggs, you'll do the attack you see here, Breagle Blaster.
Okay.
Breagle Blaster is based on this part in Banjo Tooie where the screen mimics an FPS. You can hold the button for auto fire, but as you do, the power of the eggs will gradually decrease, so you'll need to be careful.
I love how this is like, let's
You
beat
can
up
cancel
Mario.
it by crouching or pressing the shield button. Next, their side special is Wonder Wing. As in their original game, it's an invincible charging attack. It's fairly powerful and will basically win against any other attack. However, you can see some feathers above Banjo's head. There are 5 of them in total, and I just used up all of them. After using them up, you won't be able to use the attack again until you lose a stock.
How is he
Since
doing
the
that with
remaining
one
uses
hand?
of Wonder Wing only appear above their heads once activated, you'll really need to make sure you hammer the number of uses into your head. You can use it as a recovery option, and since it's likely to trump counterattacks, it doesn't have many disadvantages, but it does have a weak point.
When is it
If it's
rechargeable? I was
blocked
paying
with a shield,
attention.
for instance, you'll be wide open to attack. In addition, you can be grabbed during this move.
Wow. Nice.
At any rate, keep track of how many Wonder Wing uses you have left. And when fighting against Banjo and Kazooie, make sure to take action against this attack and remember to keep an eye on it. It's important to keep this in mind. Next is their up special, Shock Spring Jump. This move utilizes the Shock Spring pad from their original game. There are a few things to note. First, you can hit your opponents with the Shock Spring pad. It can be used to recover, and it's throwable too. Also, it's pretty different from other up specials that carry the fighter upward in that you're still able to jump in mid-air after using it, meaning you can jump twice in a row.
Nice.
So if you're falling, you can use it like this, jump and then dodge, increasing your ability to recover. By the way, the height of a shock spring jump will change depending on how long you hold the
I
button.
don't like Banjo Kazooie and I really don't like Country, so Burger, I'm sorry.
Note the slight difference in height. Next, for their down special, Rear Egg, they'll fire a grenade out of his back.
They just poop out an egg.
It's a grenade egg. This is a slightly odd projectile in that it can only be launched behind the fighter.
That's interesting. I never heard anyone say they don't
And
like
because
Banjo
the grenade
Kazooie.
egg is football
Hey,
shaped,
that's fine.
its bouncy trajectory can be unpredictable. After a certain time, it will explode. I think it will be a useful tool for keeping opponents in check. It's treated like an item, so you can pick it up and throw it.
Okay.
Your opponents can also throw it back at you. But its detonation sequence is relatively short, so both you and your opponents will need to make sure you throw it quickly, or
Need
it
to
will
find
explode
pull
by
Waluigi's
yourself.
Banjo.
I
Don't
guess there are
ask
a
me
lot
that
of different
question.
ways to use this ability.
You do not want to hear the answer.
Lastly, their final smash
yeah.
is the Mighty Ginginator. The Mighty Ginginator is what delivered the final blow to Gruntilda in their original game.
Dang.
This
Impale
move will
right in
send
the
your opponents
stomach.
flying.
Okay.
This stage is called Kurukuruyama in Japan, but in the West it's called Spiral Mountain. As you can see, it's a mountain where the bottom portion is a spiral shape. A rotation
reversing.
icon will appear,
Mario's dead. No, just kidding. He's fine.
and the stage will spin. This is quite unusual, even for the Super Smash Bros. Series.
It is.
It's truly unique.
It really is.
Anything on the stage, items or otherwise, will also move.
So that's
As
really
the
cool.
stage turns, the shape of Spiral Mountain will also transform.
It's really awesome. That's
meaning
good
your
for fight
recovery
scenes.
points will
That's some
also
Dragon Ball
change.
Z stuff. Fight in the air, the camera's rotating. That's awesome.
Platforms like this will appear from time to time. A bridge will also appear when Gruntilda's lair is visible. Now that we've covered both the fighter and the stage, let's go ahead and jump into some actual battles.
Oh, he's using one controller now. Now he means business. The handicap's
This
gone.
time, I'll be taking on not just one, but two fighters in a team battle.
Oh, feeling saucy already.
Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong versus Banjo and Kazooie. Hang on, so there are actually two on my side too? So I should be fine, right? Probably not. In fact, definitely not. Looks like I'm gonna get beaten up pretty bad if I just stand around. So
He's
I'll
so
play
full of
carefully.
crap.
I should
Oh.
probably keep them in check.
This doesn't look good.
Your eggs, which can be fired forward
What
or
will I do?
backward, are useful at times like this. And thanks to Kazooie, Banjo and Kazooie can use moves with a relatively wide range of attack.
He hasn't even
We'll
been
make good
touched
use
yet.
of these as we take them on. Note we're playing with items on. I think we're doing pretty good so far. I have two opponents, and since items are on, they'll have twice as many opportunities to pick up items.
That's the first time he's gotten
And
hit
since
this
the
whole
final
time.
smash meter is on, the opponent can use it twice.
I might be in trouble. Get out of here, Sakurai.
I'm at quite a disadvantage, but I'm going to try my hardest. I can use Wonder Wing 2 more times. Oops, I guess I should be explaining all their moves, huh? Auto fire, auto fire. Ooh, ouch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the final smash meter's filled up. You can have that.
You can have that.
Now. And nice. Now that there's one less opponent, this should be easier. I do want to use a final smash, but it might be a bit tough. Oh, that's good.
He's
And
lying.
Final smash.
This is like a cakewalk for him. Oh!
I forced him out, so I win.
Ooh, poor Diddy Kong. Everybody saw,
Banjo
we all
picks
saw
up
that.
the Jiggy from the original game. Gah. That's a wrap.
Oh, what cameos, cool.
I'd also like to talk about some of the cameos that liven up the stage.
Okay.
First, we have the witch Gruntilda. In Banjo Kazooie, this poor soul gets sealed underground by a boulder. Anyway, she's very cruel, and you can hear all about her from her sister, Gruntilda. This is Bottles, a mole, and another poor soul. His fate is sealed in the beginning of Banjo Tooie. He's a friend of Banjo and Kazooie. Next is Mumbo Jumbo. This poor soul had all of his Mumbo tokens stolen by Gruntilda. He helps you out in many ways throughout the game. And we have Tootie. Can you spot her? She's running at the bottom. She's tiny and can barely even make her out. But by zooming in, you can see all the detail, even at her size. You could probably make an action game just using this. She's raising havoc on the vegetable patch for some reason. And after that, she strikes an enigmatic taunt. Now she's heading back home. She looks all calm when you look at her this way, but this soul is actually the saddest of all the souls. You'd understand how miserable she really is if you saw the game over scene in Banjo Kazooie. Oh, maybe she's not going home?
Make up your mind, kid.
Here come the Jinjos. We saw some of these a short while ago when the mighty Jinjonator appeared. They come in many different colors and were hidden throughout the world by Gruntilda in the original game, so you could say they're also sad souls. And now we see something floating around
Poor
in the background.
unfortunate souls.
These are basic enemy characters called Buzz Bombs.
Buzz
But since
Bomber.
They can float around,
I know what
you're
a
lucky
Buzz
enough
Bomber
to
is.
Make the cut in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is what they look like close up.
Yeah.
It's basically a dragonfly, right?
That sparks the
We
dragonfly.
put a lot of thought into the guest characters as well, and we put a lot of effort into these hard-to-see areas. So I hope you enjoy it.
We're gonna have 100 characters in Smash Ultimate.
Next,
Yeah, how many
let's talk
songs?
music.
How many songs did they get?
As I mentioned earlier, we're taking country-style music and adapting it for use in battle. We're including a total of 10 music tracks.
Okay, that's wow.
Of these, 7 are entirely new arrangements.
Okay.
I've always thought that getting all this for $5.99 is a fantastic deal. So I hope you enjoy it. The music for Spiral Mountain was arranged by
By the
Grant
way, it's
Kirkhope,
only
who
$6.
created the original Banjo Kazooie's music.
Okay. Nice.
I've worked with many musicians over the years, but this is the first time I've worked with a musician outside of Japan. I was a bit worried about whether my directions would be understood, but he did an absolutely wonderful job. And here's the list of tracks this time. Each of the new tracks has been carefully tailored to match the action taking place on screen.
Okay. Cool. Oh, what do we have? What else is getting?
Alongside the launch of
What else is
Banjo
getting in the
Kazooie,
game?
there will also be a software update. We're very pleased with the sales of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And to express our appreciation, we've added another game mode, which will
Okay.
pretty much be our final new mode.
Dang.
I'm going to go ahead and play, so please take a look.
Dang. Well, final new mode. They could bring back returning
And
modes.
here it is.
Oh, it's not new.
You need to damage the sandbag in front of you as much as possible.
There's a twist.
And with this bat, not with this, but this bat,
His face.
and off it goes. High,
Oh, that's crazy.
maybe a little too high. And so, Home Run Contest makes its return.
Okay.
It's been powered up in various ways compared to previous home run contests,
Jesus.
so please enjoy.
My goodness.
This time, Sandbag has flown 300 kilometers. I think that's about the distance from Tokyo to Nagoya. That's if you drive on the Tome Expressway. You can
Everyone
actually
laughing.
play with a second player. Let's
Okay,
give it a go.
rule.
Attack, attack, keep attacking using both players.
I like how the bat doesn't show up until later. I do like that.
Time to strike. Here we go.
Sandbag's face, though.
No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game. When I say 2 players can take part, I mean friends can play together, and
He
not
was like,
one
"No."
person playing as 2 fighters.
I thought he messed up.
I hope you play this with your friends.
I thought he paused the game like this never happened. Oh, cool.
In shared content, many people have uploaded their customized Mii fighters.
Wait, new moves? Wait, what? Hold up. I think I read that
Up
wrong.
until now, it may have been a little difficult to use since you were not able to customize their special moves. But moving forward, you will be able to freely customize their special moves. If you find a Mii fighter that you like the look
We
of,
were
you can
already
freely
doing that.
download them and set the special moves however you want and play as them.
I thought we were
However,
already doing that.
This will not be applied to Mii fighters created before this software update, and only applies to Mii fighters created after the update. So I hope you re-upload your Mii fighters.
I was already able to customize the
Please enjoy
special
many
moves.
different varieties of Mii fighters.
Or am I just not understanding
We
what
will
he's
add
saying?
in some Mii fighter costumes as well.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Some Banjo Kazooie costumes. Round 3. I seen you. I forget where you're from. Mystical Ninja? Okay. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, get lost, Nabbit. Oh my god, Nabbit pisses me off in Smash Bros. Can we get a roll costume? That wasn't in there already? Okay. Base or whatever, 0 something. Yeah, 0. Ooh, what do we get? Nice! That's really freaking awesome. Yo, that's cool. Wow. Wow. He's not playable. People gonna be so mad. Oh my god, y'all gonna be pissed. And a new remix included? Nice, okay. That's really cool. How much is all that? I think we can download that stuff like tonight. Let's do it. 75. That's all, yeah. And even the one to 75 cents comes with a new track, no extra charge.
We added a costume for Sans from Undertale, who was a popular request. And this Sans outfit also comes with a music track.
And we
this
can play it
listed in the other category.
anywhere. Yeah, the
Check
other.
it out there. The arrangement was made by none other than the creator of Undertale himself,
course.
Toby Fox.
They're
Toby
trying to
has
bring
actually
everything.
visited my house, and we played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate together.
Toby Fox was just in Sakurai's house.
He was actually really good. Of all the guests, he was probably the strongest. When we both chose random and played, the win ratio was about half and half. Or I may have been losing. Next, I'd like to talk about a new set of Amiibo that will soon be available.
Oh yeah, I like Amiibo. Squirtle!
Squirtle,
I pre-ordered that, right? In the Ivysaur?
Ivysaur.
Can we get player 2 Pokemon trainer? That's what I want. Snake.
And
I
Snake.
want player 2 Pokemon
I wonder
trainer.
why he was hiding.
I
They will
want
each
Leaf.
be available on September 20th.
I got red already. I want Leaf to go
The
with it.
software update, including the Banjo and Kazooie DLC, will be available today.
So let's download that. Okay, that's right. I forgot.
As mentioned in Nintendo Direct, Terry Bogard will be joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Isn't there like a female Terry also?
Although we showed the reveal trailer, there was hardly any in-game footage. Some of you may wonder where the in-game footage is. Well, it's shaping up nicely. But we weren't quite ready to include it in the reveal.
And it's pretty cool they're adding
That SNK Neo Geo opening was fun, wasn't it? I'd like to show you just a little bit of in-game footage of Terry. Here you go.
King of Fighters. Get wrecked, Marth.
Finally, it was announced that we will be working on even more DLC fighters. To me, it feels like the finish line is sliding farther away. You may wonder, how much longer can he be involved with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Until they can figure out an idea for the
But
next
I'm
one.
also excited.
It should be. It's exciting. They're gonna get all the
Adding
video
more
games in here.
characters into the game means that more game worlds will be
Yeah, we'll
added to
collide.
the series.
Yeah, bring on the crossover.
And ultimately, that means that there will be an even greater opportunity to delight the fans.
Yeah, he's just trying to keep y'all from getting all
At the
pissy.
same time, I feel that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is now representing so many characters and game worlds that it's become an enormous game.
He knows this fan base. He knows the community.
Even if the Super Smash Bros. Series continues moving forward, I doubt there will ever be an opportunity to bring this many characters together again.
Which is why he wants to get as many
And
as
so
possible.
I want to keep
Yeah.
improving on this record as much as possible.
Right, that makes... I was thinking about that too.
And
That
I will
makes sense.
continue to work hard at developing the game.
Just because, where do you go from here after
I
that?
appreciate your support. That's it for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Masahiro. Cool. Okay. Cool. Nice.